Alrighty. So I think we're going to get going on day 28. My goal for day 28, this is going to be a shocking goal, is to be longer than day 27. Day 27, I was really disappointed with myself in day 27. I really boxed myself into some corners. I didn't think the game played fair with me. It didn't let me buy gems from a commissary. It gave me a keycard access door on tier 3. On tier 3. I mean, yeah, access card doors on like tier, 6, 7, 8, 9, sure. But an access card door on tier 3, it basically, and then it gave me a bunch of dead end rooms and I ran out of gems. I mean, part of it was my fault, but also the game was just unkind to me on day 27. So my goal for day 28, be longer than day 27. That's basically it. I mean, I do want to find clues, work out puzzles and stuff, obviously, but I just want to have I want to redeem myself and have a less embarrassingly short day. I ended at day 27 with like 50 wasted steps. It was ridiculous. So all right, let's get going. As always, as has been recent, I have my Google Sheets document, and the link will be in the description. So feel free to check that out. All right. Starting 70 steps, 2 gems because of Gemstone Cavern. An allowance of 5 coins now. And we're going to go choose our outbuilding room. Since we've had the outbuilding room, the outdoor room, I've been choosing this at the start of every day. I feel like that's the correct thing to do. It kind of sets a tone and strategy for the day. But if any of you disagree, if any of you are like, hey, you should, explore the first tier or 2 of the estate, figure out what you need for the day before going and choosing the outbuilding, let me know that if that's your strat, if that's, okay. So here's the deal. I want to get around, and so I'm going to do this hovel where I don't need to worry about getting gems. I just need to worry about getting keys, but not gems. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and do the hovel. I don't have a schoolhouse, so I'm not going to be seeing classrooms today. I understand. But yeah, we'll do the hovel. I don't know what the special items would be, but I'll go ahead and do the hovel. It does have a dig spot. I don't have a shovel at the moment, but the hovel does have a dig spot. Okay. All right. Let's get going. So I'll burn through a lot of feet today, but at least I hopefully won't end the day with 50 extra unused feet, which really made me feel wasteful yesterday, or on day 27. I mean, over here. We can start over here today. Yeah. Well, Parlor would give us gems. We're not as interested in gems today. So do I use gems for anything else? There are times when you can use gems for rotation, but that usually involves the shrine, which I don't have the blessing at the moment. So I'm trying to think if there's any reason to do the parlor and pick up gems, or if they're just going to be wasted. Or I could encounter and freeze them for tomorrow kind of thing. But I let's go ahead and do the corridor. Let's try to just get around. This would be a day of just trying to, you know, get places and come up and find what's opportunistic. Okay, so this would let us buy keys. This would give us a key in the library. We want the library. I do want the reading nook. And see, I don't have a doorway here. So I do want the reading nook because I do want the library. So I know I'm passing on the locksmith, and that might be a mistake later when I run out of keys. But made my decision. Alrighty. Let's see. Oh, it has a trunk. I don't want to open it with my only key, but I will write down that the library has a trunk, so I don't forget. And I'll write the book that I request. So we haven't read Architectural Digest Volume 4. That is a true statement. We have not read that book yet. But what I want is I want to get a new clue. I want to look at a new clue again, but with a magnifying glass. So wait a minute, I have History of Arendia and History of Arendia First Edition. So these are the two that I should be comparing. No, I've been comparing them. Yeah. Here's History of Arendia Second Edition is the one that's all redacted. I do have those in both. I have screenshots of all the pages of both in my in my Google Sheets. Now, a new clue talked about changing lines and stuff, and it was written by Marion Marigold, and it might be in reference to her Swimbird book, which I don't have all the pages. I don't think I have screenshots of those pages because I wasn't screenshotting at that time. I have screenshots of Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I could either do book I haven't read. Now, Fixed Stars is interesting because I believe this is a different edition, a different copy than the one that's in the observatory. I could be wrong, but I think it's a little bit different. But the point is that a clue in the book, A New Clue, talks about, unscrambling anagrammed words. And an example it gave was draft the sixes. But draft the sixes anagrams back out to the fixed stars. So it's pointing me to the book. The Fixed Stars is in that book is significant. And though I've read it, I haven't captured it. I don't think. Yeah, that's not one of the books that I've screenshotted. I've written down what all the different star benefits were, but I didn't screenshot the pages. And the thing is there might be clues in that book. But I am going to do a new clue and hope I get a magnifying glass today. I should do Architectural Digest Volume 4, but I'm not. I'm going to do a new clue and really hope that I get a magnifying glass get a magnifying glass at the point in time that I would read that book again, because I really need to read it again with a magnifying glass. We'll go upstairs. I know you all are sitting just watching me debate over this stuff, but there's a lot of books to consider, and there's reasons for, a number of them. It's not always obvious, to me at least, what the priority should be. I just know that there are clues in the book, a new clue. And I know some of those clues require the magnifying glass, and I didn't have that when I first read the book. So, everything else is like, they work in the puzzles and stuff, but now, I could get the bookshop, but there's no guarantee. Oh, if I get the ballroom, I need the ballroom. No. Okay. We're going to do the ballroom. We know we need the ballroom. It's extra step 6. That's fine. We need the ballroom. We've been waiting for the ballroom. Okay. We are going to screenshot these music sheets. See if there's anything else in here while I'm at it. Ooh. In Eclipse Ball, 1952. Clara and Simon, in Eclipse Ball, 1952. I'm going to add that to my dates list. Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take a screenshot of it. Why not? I don't think there's anything more to be revealed there, but I have the technology to take a screenshot, so why not? But what I really will need to take a screenshot of is these music sheets. I have screenshots of sheets 1, 2, 3, 4, and 8. I know the words on some of the others, but this is, I don't remember the first words on these 2 sheets, and that's what I need. So, this is... Windows is not responding to the key press to take a screenshot. Come on. There we go. Knowing I'm not a patient person. I'm really not. Oh. Because another reason why I want to get screenshots of all of these music sheets that I didn't take before is because they also have lyrics. They say things, and the lyrics are probably have meaning in addition to the hidden messages with the bolded words and the first words and all that. But we do have our first words for 6 and 7, so under 2. So now this completes, or in my active puzzles, the first word message for okay. So the bolded word message from sheets 1 through music sheets 1 through 8 says, first words on the sheets are a true message. Then now I've gone back and found all the sheets again. And that says, find among the white sheets under 2 stones. Okay. Find among the white sheets under 2 stones. Under 2 stones. Find among the white sheets under 2 stones. Okay. And I have screenshots now of all the music sheets except for, I think, sheet 5. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, 7, and 8. Yeah, I'm missing sheet 5. I should get a screenshot just so I could read all the lyrics together. That sheet 5 is in which room? Let me look that up. Or go back to my notebook for that. I don't have that noted in my spreadsheet at the moment. So looking at my notebook here. Greenhouse. Greenhouse is where, okay, where that one is. I'll make a note of that before I forget. Okay. Find among the white sheets under 2 stones. Okay. So that's that message. We don't have to worry about the ballroom anymore, I don't think. Like when it comes up for drafting, I don't think we need it I don't think we'll need it in the future. Is there, and there's no key or gem or anything to pick up from here, so it's okay. But still worth it to complete that message. Okay. Both the commissary and the drawing room will cost me extra feet. Here's the deal. See how we went and we don't have doorways. So if I get the commissary, then my last doorway is this one, and all my hopes reside there. Whereas the drawing room will give me an extra doorway. So we're going to do the drawing room. Because again, I'm tired of making mistakes or making choices and then learning that those choices were mistakes, because then I get dead-ended because I end up in a door that's access card only and I don't have an access card. So let's see where this rooms. And we have, there was nothing to pick up here that I could see. We already know that this is a white pawn room, right? Yeah, I already have that written down. The ballroom didn't have any chess piece that I could see, right? Yeah, I mean, the ballroom was pretty sparse. I would have noticed. I'm going to assume it didn't. Laboratory can give us maybe an ongoing benefit, so we'll go ahead and do that. Oh, an apple. That pays for some of the feet that we spent. 2 of the 3 extra feet we spent. We're running out of feet quickly today because we have the hovel, but that's fine. We anticipated that. Honestly, if we run out of feet before we run out of doorways, that's almost better. It's less wasteful than ending the day running out of doorways and having 50 extra feet. That just feels horrendous. We'll do an experiment setup. Well, first we're going to go to research logs. Okay, I don't see. We'll do experiment setup. When you draft a red room, lose 5 steps, and then each time you find some trash while digging, whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room. We're not spending gems drafting rooms today, so that's not a thing. A letter will be delivered to the mailroom. 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. Gain +1 star. We will probably draft a red room at some point. It's almost more guaranteed than the fact that we're going to be digging at all because we might not end up with a shovel. So I'll do this, and then a letter delivered to mailroom. Sounds cool. All right, it's not super helpful necessarily. I could have wanted a different experiment, but you know, it is what it is. I'm going to remote terminal into the security. I want to get rid of those access card doors. I want to, well, reduce them. And make them, you know, unlock when powered off, right? Oh. Alrighty. Hallway will give us a key. This would guarantee us a letter. I probably will need more keys today. So let's take the hallway. And then let's continue this direction for the moment. We're less likely to get a second library today. We've had them the last few days, but that was because we drafted a library before we drafted the reading nook. So unless we draft a second reading nook, which has happened, we've had 2 reading nooks leading to 2 libraries in a single day, but that's less likely. This is likely to be a single library day. So getting a magnifying glass today, which, you know, I'm like looking at the closet and I'm like, oh, would it give me a magnifying glass? But getting a magnifying glass today and the day that we request the book, which is not necessarily going to be the same day that we read the book, this may be less important. And we don't really need a gem. So unless it gives us a key, but we will, here's the thing, the kitchen, we're going to run out of steps. So if we get the kitchen, maybe buy some food when we get some more money. Sure, we'll do the kitchen. It costs us 3 feet now, but 20 feet for the dinner, plus 10 if we have the boiler room. I'm not going to spend 2 coins on a banana right now. But one of these for 8 coins I might come back for later. Oh, there we go, pantry. Oh, get quest bedroom, 10 feet would dead end us. We'll take the pantry, because I don't think I'm going to make it to the antechamber today to add 2 coins to my allowance. I mean, I could be wrong, but I think it less likely. So here we go, an apple. Some coins. So before I go over here, what I'll do is I'll come back this way. I'm going to buy some steps, go through and maybe explore this way and this way. Actually, I don't need to buy the steps right now. What I can do is I can just go through the kitchen, explore over here, right? Then maybe explore over here. And then when I come back through here, that's when I can buy some steps. That might seem a little wasteful, but it's the choice I'm making. It makes sense to me in a small degree, I guess. There's a degree to which it makes sense to me what I am doing. We do want the pool because we do want the ability to get the pump room if possible. So having drained the pool, we get coins from it. But we'll need to fill the pool when we want to like drain something else. And I do want to see what draining other things does, like draining the fountain and whatnot. Okay, so bedroom would let us go up here. Oh, whenever you enter this room. Oh yeah, it's just a free bedroom to walk through. But this gives us 10 coin, a gem, and a key. That's pretty useful. So I think I'll just forego this to get this. The gem doesn't matter as much. It's the 10 coin and the key that kind of matter. Yeah, let's do it. I did make myself an empty spot here, right? But it is what it is. I made my choice. So now I will come back through and go this way. I need to be careful. I can't accidentally walk into a room I didn't mean to because I do not have steps to spare today. Do I go to the kitchen right now and buy the extra steps? Yeah, I think so. I won't worry about the banana. I go up here and try to get to the foundation, or do I go over here to do? I think I'm just going to go over here. Chapel's not the end of the world. It means we get a letter. Courtyard, I don't want to spend the extra 3 steps on. I don't want a dead end right now, so we'll do the chapel. A letter has been delivered to the mailroom, which is good. And then I have the foundation, and I can get to here from the foundation without having to walk all the way back around this way. But right now I'm going to continue over here. Oh, wait a minute. Let's pick up. What is that? Oh, it's a gem. Gem's not as important today. So we needed gems yesterday when we were doing classrooms, and, you know, it is what it is, right? Okay. So the den gives us a gem we don't really need, and otherwise takes us up here. The bedroom does the same thing, but doesn't cost us any steps. Doesn't give us a gem, but it gets us to the same place. Storeroom lets me get all the way over here, though. For step efficiency, I will do the bedroom, because I don't think I need the gem. So, just to be conservative with steps, I'm doing the bedroom because it basically gives me the steps back, so it doesn't cost me anything. And then from here, commissary would dead end me, quest bedroom will dead end me, spare room lets me go on. This, however, does give me more stats and gives me the opportunity to increase my allowance today, potentially. I wish I could rotate, but I can't. Spare bedroom gets me to here, but I could also come up through here, potentially, or come up this way. We'll do the quest bedroom. I realize I'm putting a dead end, but it's giving me some extra steps. I was hoping there would be an extra little item in here. There is not. Sometimes there's car keys or some other little item. Oh, wait a minute, that was quest bedroom. Was there a hand in there? I forgot to look. There's a hand here, but I don't think there was a hand. I don't think there was a hand in the quest bedroom. No, but the quest bedroom, it does have a white pawn. Did that's not in my notes, so I will put quest bedroom. I wonder if, the quest bedroom, is that just an upgrade of the, no, bedroom and quest bedroom are two different rooms. So, okay. And they both have white pawns. Okay, got it. So that added to my pawn note. I do not mean to call it a day. I almost clicked that accidentally. Alrighty. So now I have to go back through here, lose another coin, but then go to the foundation. I do not have a shovel to dig up stuff. I did do the pool, so I'd like to get a pump room. I'm going to try to go up here first before going over here. For reasons. We're going to do the secret passage. Well, the parlor would let me come back over here. Secret passage lets me get up there. I'm going to do the secret passage. Now, what I want to do is, before I go in there, let's take a look. Because secret passage lets me pick a color room. Green rooms are good unless it's a greenhouse or a terrace, which would be kind of sucky. Shops I don't really have the money for. Red rooms, I don't think I'm not trying to do furnace freezer today, so I don't want to do a red room. I mean, red rooms would let me do more letters delivered to the mail room, but we're not going to choose it. We'll just run into those. So what I can't do is I can't choose a blue room, and I think the pump house might be a blue room. Yeah, pump room's blue, and it won't let me choose blue. So since the secret passage won't let me choose blue, It lets me choose essentially any color but blue, right? Is yellow or gold or shops, right? So hallways are what's orange. Hallway would get me further, but it would not necessarily let me get in to the antechamber. Yeah, I'm thinking I might want to go to the antechamber just to get the increased 2-coin allowance. But unless I do secret garden. But I'm not likely to get a secret garden without the secret garden special key. Which I do not have. I mean, I could attempt it, but I'm not likely to do it. The Great Hall has a way to open the east side door. Secret Garden opens the west side door of the antechamber. The Great Hall takes a lot of keys to find it, but there's a lever to open the east side door. How many keys do I have? 2. So I can't count on the Great Hall with only I cannot count on using the Great Hall when I only have 2 keys. I don't really have a way to get more keys at the moment. I think I'll do a green room. But I'm not going to do it until I do this room. I'm going to do this room first, and then I'll come back and... Okay, commissary. I have 5 coin, but that would dead end if I do the commissary. Den is what won't dead end me. Parlor would dead end me. So let's do the den, because I don't want a dead end. Even though commissary might at most let me buy 1 key, maybe. Already I'm back down to I have 2 doorways. Okay. Ooh, spread keys throughout the house. I like that. Sauna. Oh, that's how I start the day with 20 extra feet. It's not the laundromat, it's the sauna that let me do that. I was thinking it was the laundromat, but it's the sauna. Okay. And then the locker room would let me continue on. So. Spread keys throughout the house. Yes. Because if this spreads keys throughout the house, then I might consider the Great Hall after all, right? I could use a lot of keys in the locker room, but would not necessarily help me to do so. I'm just thinking if any of these don't require a key to open. I'm sure they all do, though. But you gotta try. We gotta try. Pump room. We were looking for you. Yes, so we want the pump room. It's blocked by an access card door. Okay. But we want to do some pump room shenanigans. So we don't know how to access this. We probably need a part to go here so that we can access this. We probably need a lever. Like, you know, we got these levers. We probably need something to go, like, we probably need to add a lever thingy. Yeah, I think I need to add some sort of part there. Okay, so I won't be able to do the reservoir at the moment, but I should be able to do the fountain. I've done the aquarium. I didn't see what the benefit to the aquarium was. Kitchen, I've not seen a difference. So what I'm going to do, greenhouse, I don't know. I'm going to fill the pool. And so that is from here. Where did that go? That didn't go to the pool, did it? I guess it did, but is it empty? Is that zero? It doesn't look quite empty, but I guess it's meant to be. Okay. So now I've got to refill. Oh, okay. So now let's go over here and do this. No, that's only from this thing. Okay. So what I need to do, what I'm trying to do, okay, so if I'm going to fill the pool, so then I need to drain what into vat one? Or into that vat. So five, 2, and 3. The only reason why I'm trying to get the pool filled is to make room for the fountain, to drain the fountain. Okay. No. Okay, so now five. Okay, so now that the pool is filled, we're just going to leave the pool alone now. We're just going to turn this off and leave the pool alone. Okay, so now we want to, so one can go to either tanks 1 or 2. So, but now I need to fill the greenhouse and the aquarium from the fountain. Okay. Greenhouse is 5, aquarium is 3. So 5 can only go tank 1. I need to. Okay. We're going to go the other direction on this. I need 2 more units into the greenhouse. So let's take the fountain. Let's do this. Let's do 1 into 1 over here. Okay, so then when we go over here to the greenhouse, okay, that's done. So then we need to fill the aquarium back up, and the aquarium is number 3. So 3 from tank 1. Okay, so first we're gonna fill tank 1 from the fountain. Okay, then we're going to put that into the aquarium. I just like playing with the pump controls. I mean, I don't know if it's mission critical to solving the puzzles, but I think draining the fountain is something to do. You know, something new to do, and we want new things to do. Oh, sorry. It is not this one. It is this. And then aquarium. And we have drained the fountain. We'll need to leave enough steps to go outside and see the effect of that. But cool, we did a thing. And you see, mathematically, we can't do the reservoir until we get this online. The reason why that's the case is the fountain holds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This holds 14, so there's 2 more. Well, this is at... These are both basically full, so there's nowhere to put the other 2. And that's where this thing comes in. This would hold the other 2. I mean, it holds more than 2, but... essentially probably, see, this is a capacity 6 and these are capacity 4s, so my guess is that something is going to be able to switch us to where we use this in place of one of these 2, and then that will make the 2 diff, the 2 unit difference that we need. But we're not there yet. We don't know how to get this one online or switched over. Okay. And we can't go through this because it's an access door. So now we're going to come back through here and do our secret passage deal. Well, we have a couple keys. So we want to see if we can find keys. Supposedly they're spread throughout the house. Oh, there's a key. Cool. I don't think it's just laying around in the foundation anywhere. So before I go to the secret passage, what I will do is I will go back through the chapel, back through here outside to the fountain, and see what effect that had, because then that gives me more rooms I can travel through and get keys. Because here's the thing. If we get enough keys, we'll do the Great Hall, right? But only if we get enough keys. I could avoid the chapel by going... No, I can't. I can't. There's no way. I have to go through the chapel. Yeah, okay. So I have to go through the chapel to get here, to over here. Okay. Fine, fine. Okay. It took my coin. It's going to take my coin when I come back through again. Was there a key put in this room for us? Is it on a bench or something? Ah, darn, I was hoping there'd be a key here. Keys spread throughout the house, but not apparently in every single room. All right, I need to go to the hallway. Did this get another key? It did not. Darn. Now I have to go to the lab. Did this get a key? This whole spread keys throughout the house, and they literally put one key in one room so far. That's not quite spreading them generously throughout the house. It's spreading key, right, singular rather than plural. All right, we're going to go to the drawing room. Did it get a key? I'm not seeing one. Unless it's just on the floor somewhere, but I'm not seeing. Yeah, I don't think it did. Man, that sucks. Entrance hall. Did this get a key? What is this? Spread keys plural throughout the house, and it literally put one in one room. And this game can piss me off sometimes. It cheats so badly. Oh, you did a thing to spread keys and you need keys. Well, I'll just give you one key. But we did drain the fountain. So now we're going to see the effect of draining the fountain. Oh, okay. It gives us coins, but also a spiral stair. We like a spiral stair. Where's the spiral stair go? Meanwhile, look at all these nice coins. These were all the coins that we threw in, I believe. So I'm collecting them now. I won't be able to use them, and then they'll be gone. I should leave them for a few. I should have left them for a future day. Honestly. Those were all the wishes that we did. We need a basement key, which we can only get. We can only get a basement key from the antechamber. Okay. Now we know. I should not have picked up all those coins, honestly. I should have saved it for another day when we're going to actually use the coins. Because I don't think we have a kitchen, but the kitchen's kind of sold out, so. I'm not going to look through for keys here. I just don't have enough steps to do that. Well, I could loop around this way. I guess that's not that many extra steps. Look for extra keys in these rooms here. Okay. A little bit of a detour in the hope to find extra keys. No extra key here. Okay, it said spread keys, plural, throughout the house. Keys, plural. So far, you've given me one key, singular. You owe me keys, plural, spread throughout the house. There's a trunk. I'm going to use a key here for reasons. And that was a waste of a key. It was a waste of a key. A waste of a key because I was hoping it would give me like the secret garden key or some other special key or a replacement key, you know, but basically I was hoping to get a special key, like a secret garden key out of it. It said spread keys throughout the house, and yet it's not doing that. It gave me one extra key. So annoying. I have a bunch of money I can't spend unless I get a commissary. But that'll be on the other end of my secret passage. So, literally no extra key, no extra key. So annoying. Okay, ballroom. Confirm no chess piece. Right, confirmed no chess piece. And did it spread a key here? No, it did not. I don't know how this game can hold its head up high like it's being honest. It's not being honest. It's a complete cheater. It knows what it promised me. It knows what I'm looking for, and it goes, nope. Screw you. I'm double checking. I said I'd spread keys. You drafted me because I promised to spread keys, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to cheat. I'll spread a key. It's not even, doesn't even qualify as the plural. And just deal with it. Sucks to be you. So, with that said, we're going to go, this bedroom doesn't cost extra feet. It'll cost me an extra coin to come back into the chapel, but I'm less concerned with that. Was there a key here? No. See, I've now revisited basically every single room. I'll go ahead and revisit this room. Extra key? Oh, yes, there we go. Okay, key. 2 keys. Keys, plural. Yay. All right, foundation. Now we're going to the secret passage. And here's the thing. I still don't think I have enough keys for the Great Hall. I don't have the secret garden key, so I'm not likely to get to the secret garden. Unless the secret passage is a alternate way into the secret garden, right? Like, if I get up here, I guess it's a toss-up which of these two doors I'd even want opened. But I don't think I can get into the secret garden without a secret garden key, which I do not have. So I am going to go hall. We're going to do Great Hall. And we're going to do Great Hall because well, that sucks. I don't want a dead end. All right, let's see what this will give us. First of all, I don't have a copy of this book, so I'm going to go ahead and take a copy of this book. This is not the copy that's in the library, FYI, which is potentially different. Maybe the same, but also potentially different. Some of these bolded things, like number of stars, might be like, you know, anagrams of other things. Hard to say. Well, hard for me to say. You probably know. Okay. All right. That's that. So now let's see what actual benefit we get today. I did not see a key lying around here. Yeah, I don't see an extra key just lying around. I'll look up here. Nope, no extra key. We're at 23 stars, so we're gonna get some combination of things. I haven't worked out by the book what it's gonna be. We're gonna get what we get. Sale, okay, and oh, we get a key. Cool. I was hoping for a key, and I got a key. Sale is maybe less important to me, unless we end up getting a commissary that will actually sell me keys. So, let's try to do this doorway, because it won't matter if I can't do this doorway. That would dead end, that would dead end. This does not dead end. Let's redraw. Commissary points the wrong way. Mail room, I'd get a letter. Dining room. That works. And then do we have an extra key here? I don't think so. I think they were keys spread throughout the existing rooms of the house, and it was like 2 keys. So here's the deal. I have to use the key here, because otherwise I'd have to use a key, like keys here. And I'm trying to, and the only potential that I'm going to get from here is the lever that opens this door. So I have to do this way here, because this is a key card access. Vault gives me a bunch of coins, which would be great. Parlor, okay, all of these point the wrong way. They'll all point the wrong way. Vault does not help because I don't have a commissary or a bookstore. Maid's chamber really doesn't help. Parlor, let's redraw. Freezer, conference room, okay. That's an access card door. Is this locked? No. Billiard room will give me a special key. Plus 2 gems tomorrow. You start with 2 gems. That would be nice. That would be nice, but I want the special key. Oh, I can get steps from the dining room. Let's get the special key first, and then I can go back and eat. Dining room. Oh, get coin. Nice. So 3. 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. Times 4 times 3, that's 3 times 12, that's 36. Divided by 9 is 4. We didn't get a special key. We got 2 regular keys. Okay. Before we proceed on, let's go back to the dining room and eat our meal. Oh, yeah. Maybe a waste. I should have proceeded on first. But anyway, have dinner. Okay. So, we've got 3 keys. We can go here, try to get... What we need to do is we need to get a room that joins here. If we don't get a room that joins here, then spending keys here to get to open that door won't matter. So that's why I should have just stayed here and done this and then come back to the dining room afterwards. Because I'm backtracking. Okay. It is what it is, though. Okay. I made choices and have to live with them. I should not have gone back to eat just then. I should have waited. All right, so back to the billiard room because we basically need... We're out of reroll die. Use a key. Okay. Dead end. Dead end. It does not let us get up here. See? Four items. One of those items might be an access card, which might let us go here, here. I think here and here were our access card doors. Might give us keys. But the point is we don't have a way to get here. So opening this lever to open this door here, it no longer matters. We could freeze our accounts, which is 2 gems and 18 coin. We don't have a furnace. Unless we could get a furnace over here, but we can't get a furnace if we can't get through the access card doors. So basically, without an access card, this area is off limits. Keys we have could be spent in the locker room. In the hope of an access card. Let's see what our 4 items are. Might be the wrong choice, but gems. I don't need gems today. Or a coin purse. And the game knows that. The game is giving me the gems because the game knows I don't need the gems. Shit. That was the wrong choice. Is there a chess piece here? Walk-in closet. No, I'm not seeing a chess piece in the walk-in closet. All right. And not in the billiard room. Yeah, there's not a chess piece. Ah, shoot. So what I will attempt to do is use the keys here to see if I can expand more this way. Because using keys in the locker room in the hope of getting an access card is maybe a fool's errand. So... I did the thing where I said reduce the number. I reduced the security level, right? And I said reduce the number of access card doors, and it is what it is. I mean, I feel like we accomplished something from the pump room. We know we need to get into the antechamber and get another basement key. We need another basement key is what we need. Okay, so here's the deal. You'd think this doorway would go this way, but it's possible that it doesn't and one of these others wraps around to do it. But, I mean, you'd think this doorway goes that way, but it does not. Two coins and a gem, which I cannot use. And there's the access lever that opens this door, which I can't use. Damn it. I'm out of keys. I've opened this, but I can't use it because I can't get there. And I can't get here. And I can't get here. So I'm done. 33 steps, 20 coins. And I'm done. Would have been better off using the keys in the locker room, I guess. I can't think of any other way to... I'm going to be wasting 33 feet, 5 gems, and 20 coins. It does not feel good. I mean, yes, we did better than we did day 27, but it still feels like... And we drained the fountain, which revealed steps leading down to a basement door that we need to unlock, so that's progress. And we got the ballroom, so we got the music sheets. So we got that message. We don't know what it means yet. So we accomplished some things today, but we also got stymied. We did get stymied. I literally needed this to be... I need these two to like connect up to here. And it didn't happen. And then, you know, I needed to be lucky here. And I got lucky, but I got unlucky because I found the alcove with the lever, but only after I no longer needed the lever and I now needed the doorway that would go this direction. And I guessed it incorrectly because it was between these three doors, one of them would go this direction, but it's not necessarily the middle one. It wasn't the middle one and it wasn't this one. So it must have been that one that was going to go connect over to this room here. Okay. Anything else to do? None of these have the little clock, so none of these like end your day here or do something special. So no, I think I'm just going to call it a day. That was day 28. We're going to call it a day. No, I'm not going to call it a day just yet. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to come. I'm going to look for more keys. I have steps, and it said spread keys throughout the house, right? Is there any room where I have not looked for keys? Right, I'll just... maybe back to the storeroom. And the pool. Is it out of my way? Yes. But I need like a key or an access card. So yeah, I'm gonna desperately look for more keys. They don't exist here. I looked in the conference room, right? I'll go back to the observatory, back to the conference room. Dining room. Because we did the conference room after things were spread. Just want to make sure there's no key sitting on this table somewhere. Or over here. Or an access card that I'm just blind and not seeing. Okay, so then, now we're gonna go. We know we already got 2 keys out of the billiard room. It's not gonna give us more than that. No key here. If you guys want to hop off and like leave me to it, I don't blame you. I am... This is a futile effort to find a key that doesn't exist. Oh, there's another spinning globe. I don't know that I've spun that one before. Don't know what it does to spin it. See, all of these doors are locked. All of them are locked. Okay. This is the door that would let us proceed this direction. So I need one more key for this door here. I don't have a shovel, so I can't dig up a key. I'm going to, again, waste time. I'm going to go down and see if there's a key down there. Not likely. Not likely to be a key down here, but I'm going to look. All right, no, okay. I don't want to do a whole lot of walking because then I'll run out of steps, and it won't matter if I find a key if I run out of steps. Okay, so from the foundation, den, I already picked up an extra, I think I picked up an extra key out of the den already. Locker room doesn't have extra keys. Pump room does not. So we're going to go down to the chapel. We already did try the bedroom and the quest bedroom. We did find one in the quest bedroom. But now so from the chapel, we're going to go to the hallway and then kitchen and pantry. Double check them. No, yeah, from the hallway. So from foundation, we are going to the chapel. Take my coin, that's fine. Chapel does not have an extra key, which is, I mean, I looked. That's disappointing. I would have expected it, but I expected incorrectly. All right, so then from the chapel, we go to the hallway. And we already double checked the hallway, but we're going to triple check it. Yep, okay. But then from the hallway, we're not going to go to the laboratory just yet. We're going to go over here to the kitchen. Say, hey, while I'm here, I'll just go ahead and buy a banana. Might as well. I can buy a few bananas. Okay. And then, oh, there is a key. Yes. Okay, so awesome. There was a key that I missed. I mean, it was red, and then if I rechecked this room, I missed it. Cool, so we have a key. I almost called it a day without finding that key, and that would have been... And there's another key. Oh, sweet. Okay. We're not done yet. We're not dead yet. Okay. So now we're not going to go over here for more keys. What we're going to do is we're going to go back to here, and we're going to try to proceed on this way. I could go to the locker room and try to get open lockers and hope for an access card. But an access card right now would would get us through this door or this door to this room here, which may or may not get us to this room here. Whereas keys that we have are going to get us over here. So let's just do that. Okay, I'm glad I didn't give up already. Do I want to buy more bananas? Well, if I end up with a commissary, I will buy I will not buy anything more because I don't, well, yeah, I don't think that's going to make or break us. Stepwise. Shoot. No, I need to. We'll leave it at that for the moment. There's a reason. Basically, if I do get over here and if I do end up finding some way to get the secret garden to get up here, I will need extra feet for special rooms. Because it's costing me 3 extra feet for special rooms today. Or 3 extra feet in place of gems. Per gem. That's still the thing. Oh, I forgot the chapel's going to take a coin. I should not. I wanted to end with 15 coin. I'm going to end up with 14 coin. It is what it is. Okay. Now, we're going to go back through the secret passage. And these I'm not as interested in. I mean, maybe they have an access card. This is what lets me proceed on. Ooh, okay. This would dead end me. Gives me a shovel. Dead ends me. Digging up things right now would be trash, coins, maybe keys. Not likely to be access card. Not likely to be a special basement key either. So we're going to do the commissary. I can't afford luxury items. I'm going to look at my notes. Did I not write down the showroom prices of things? Maybe I've written them down in my notebook and not transferred it over to my Google Sheets. But the point is like, I can't afford showroom stuff. I don't think. Let me look at the showroom. Let me find it. I know I encountered the showroom, so I should have wrote down those prices. They're not in my sheet here. So they're probably just in my notebook and not transferred over yet. Sorry, I'm like swirling out of the camera. I am trying to find where I know I did show them. I'm certain I would have oh, here we go. Showroom. So for 20 coins, a moon pendant. Keep 2 items for next day. I don't have 20 coin. 50 coin ornate compass, 60 coin emerald bracelet, 30 coin silver spoon. Yeah, so I can't afford anything or really want anything from the showroom. I'll transfer those over to my Google Docs. In fact, let's go ahead and do that. So okay. So this is 24 moon pendant. Moon pendant would be nice, but you know. And then 50 ornate compass and 60 emerald bracelet. So ornate compass does may rotate first 3 floor plans. And if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm typing into my Google Sheets on my other monitor. That you can't see me type it in, but again, my Google Sheets will be, the link will be in the description so you can see what I've added. I'm just transferring notes from my thing. No gem cost for special. Floor plans, that's super powerful. And then 30 silver spoon, which stepped from and it might have, you know, depending upon the day, the showroom might have other luxury items, but I can't afford any of that. So commissary will let me go on to here and not dead end. So let's do the commissary. Plus, we'll get to see what we could buy at the commissary. Gems, don't need today. Set of gems, running shoes, sledgehammer. I'll go ahead and buy the sledgehammer. All right. I don't really need the gems today. I needed keys or an access card. Locksmith. Shit. I don't have a whole lot of money left. No, that would dead end me though. Locksmith dead ends me, so that dead ends me. Everything dead ends me. So I don't need the parlor because I don't need gems. Sauna, start the day with 20 extra feet would be nice. Keys let me go back to the locker room and see if I can get an access card. None of these are going to let me explore more of the house in this direction, though. Even if I get an access card, what is the likelihood that this room I access via access card is worth it? Let's just take the 20 extra feet tomorrow. Sleepy mask, which we can't use. I mean, you know, today. I mean, we can't, and we can't keep it for tomorrow. But we're just going to end the day here. There's nothing else to do. I'm out of keys. So, going to the locker room won't do anything for me. I have nothing for the coins or the gems. I already opened the one trunk that existed. I don't have a shovel, so there's nothing. I can't dig up things. So yeah, I think I literally am going to just now call it a day. But we got a little further. We got past here to here and here, which just gives us 20 extra feet tomorrow. So, maybe worth it. We're going to call it. Mount Holly, respectable villa, 29 rooms, rank reached 8, steps taken 100, items found 3. So better than day 27 at least. All right, well, thanks for being with me. We'll see you for day 29, I think. I think this was day 28, so we'll see you for day 29. Have a good one. And bye all.